All right. Hello, guys. How are you? Let me shut that off so you can hear me a little bit better. Hope everybody is doing fantastic today. Today is Friday, July 17th, 2026, in the year of our Lord. And we are here to talk a little bit about weather and what's coming for tomorrow. Um, right now, we're going to talk a little bit about some weather that we got out and about in the general area. We're going to go ahead and add that up to the stage. That is what your current radar looks like. So we got some weather to our south and southwest. Looks like it's going to stay dry for our area today. We had some sprinkles earlier today. Looks like we may have had a little bit of rain earlier. So what happened? I laid down on the couch. I haven't been feeling well, and I fell asleep. Wife went to the store, and that was it for me. So we had lights out. So I apologize, but we had a little bit of a forced nap there, and yeah, so we missed the 6 o'clock round. So needless to say, uh, that's what's going on. So we got some nice soaking rain down there, south of Kokomo, down around Lafayette again. Looks like maybe a little bit of rain through here, but nothing significant. It was dry on my walk out here to the office. So um, yeah, nothing crazy. Looks like it happened. Excuse me. Still a little tired as it is. Hey, Michael. Better ish. Not really. So if you guys wonder what's going on, I got nerve issues that are affecting my body. I got a lot of shaking going on. Um, whether it's neuropathy or whatever's going on with my body, it's just not happy. So um but yeah, nothing severe going on out there today. Nothing really to worry about. There's a cold front out there sweeping across throughout the area, but nothing crazy out there. But tomorrow, National Weather Service put us in level two for slight risk, 2 out of 5 for tomorrow, and that puts us in the low risk, 2% chance of a tornado, a little bit of an upper risk, 15% chance of a wind probability, and a low risk of hail. So that's going to be for tomorrow. Now, this isn't going to be an all day event. It's going to be mainly dry tomorrow, from what it looks like. Excuse me. On the weather models. And you can see this is kind of going to be just a northern Indiana event, for the most part. So, and it's kind of an interesting setup, but it's not really going to be a huge setup either. So, let's look at the weather model and see exactly what we're looking at. So, oops, let's go back. So this is early in the morning on Saturday, about 6 a.m. We go throughout the day. We see that there's some spotty showers up there in northern Michigan or central Michigan. Then we kind of have that linear line starting to form from the west to the east. Excuse me. That's going to be our cold front. That's about noon time frame, still in southern Michigan there, and then it slowly starts to make its way south, and then kind of forms a little bit more of a dipping line. Excuse me. And that's when it starts to touch the northern edge of Huntington County. So that's about 5 o'clock. So 6, 7 o'clock. That's when we're going to be inundated with these showers and thunderstorms. Could there be some rogue intermediate thunderstorms that pop out in front of this? Yes. Is this going to be a long, drawn out event? No. Is this showing a severe cluster of thunderstorms now? No. Is this going to be a huge event? No. Are there severe, huge risk factors with this? No. Everything is on the lower end of the spectrum as far as the severity goes. The wind events, is this going to be a huge wind event? No. What the things that I'm seeing are typically 40 to 50 miles an hour. Could there be a little higher winds? Possibly. Hail, half inch or less. Possibility of a tornado? Is it there? Yes. Is it significant? Far from it. So is this a July setup for thunderstorms? Yes. Derecho? Far from it. So um, 1 out of 5 in my mind, yes. 2, no. Um, just so you can see what I'm talking about here. So we can click on it, get a little bit of a sounding. So this is kind of where we get some of our information from. Not a whole lot of updraft going on. There's no significant hail. Supercell's low. Our cloud base is not going to be really significant. Excuse me. The winds are not going to be really significant. Just everything I'm looking at there is not really reporting a whole lot back to me. So as it moves through and then gets down south, that's when it just kind of just stays where it's at. But we look a little bit more into temperatures and winds. Things will push from more northern direction and then a little bit out of the east. Where are we at? Boom. There's the front as it comes through. And yeah, I'm not seeing anything too crazy through any of this at all. So one of the things that we look at is our instability. Get a little closer to that time frame. There we go. So there's going to be a pocket of stable air in there. So instability is going to be there, but it's going to be fighting a little bit. So as that cold front goes through, the instability is not going to be really strong enough to really kick up anything other than maybe a thunderstorm or two. So which is good. So we'll be able to keep an eye on that as well. The bulk shear. So ingredient wise is what we're looking at some other things here. There's going to be a little bit of shear in there, which is crosswind and things like that. And then we look at our updraft. So, I mean, ingredients are there, not significant whatsoever to be anything crazy. So we'll definitely be here and keep an eye on it. If we look at the simulated satellite for that time frame, we can see that there's definitely going to be a plume of moisture. And, this is where those storms are going to be popping through. Definitely going to be some cold air in the top of those cloud decks. Depends on how tall these clouds are actually able to get. It doesn't look like there's going to be a cap necessarily, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. And then we can go from there. It'll be interesting to see how tall the clouds can get. But overall, that's what our typical radar will look like as it comes through. So realistically, the severity is going to stay on the lower side of things. So, but we should be here. We should be live if anything does happen, and be able to keep you guys updated and abreast of any situations as they come through. So keep in mind, slight risk for tomorrow from the Storm Prediction Center with a low tornado risk, low moderate wind risk, and a low hail risk for tomorrow. So if you have any questions, now would be the time to go ahead and ask that. This is short, sweet, and to the point. And that's what we're here for. Sorry, like I said, I'm a hot mess today. And wish I had a little bit better information, but what's going on? Dominic coming in strong on the YouTube side of the house. I love seeing people coming in on the YouTube side. I need to get in and do more on the YouTube side, but Don is going to work on that as well, so that'll be nice. And we'll work on that as well. So All right. And just something else I saw. Congratulations to Thomas Fuller. He um, got the promotion coming up here in August to EMA director. Thomas has partnered with us on many avenues, and he is a great professional with EMA, and I think he will do a great job for the county. Um, he actually has one of our radios, so we can communicate with them easily and quickly on what's going on inside the county, and especially for other alerts and things like that. So it's a good partnership to have and be able to communicate effectively with and professionally with. So being able to work hand to hand, with a local entity like that is fantastic. So, oh, the parade in Andrews, I still have to fill out that paperwork. Um, yeah, you guys might see us in the parade in Andrews. Um, I'm still contemplating that a little bit as I haven't been feeling the best. So we'll get to that. We will get to that. So, all right, guys. Well, that is about it. Like I said, nothing crazy out there today. Um, yeah, I'm hoping whatever's going on with me, we can get to the end of it and get me feeling better rather quickly. And yeah, that would be great. So, all right. Well, if you guys got anything for us, send us a message. Be more than happy to have that conversation with you, or comment on there, and we will talk to you guys soon. And yeah, have a great night.